Good evening, everyone. It's Thursday night for Friday Night Football on Thursday. Who knew? Who knew that was possible? It's North Andover against Methuen. Huge test for the Scarlet Knights. North Andover's undefeated, 3-0. Methuen is 3-1, and their loss was to Lincoln Sudbury, who is the #1 ranked team in Division One. It'll be about 3 minutes before kickoff. The Knights are going to run onto the field. Let's go to the highlights. We have a highlight package of the two previous home games, I believe. Let's go with that. Over Beverly, Marblehead, and Chelmsford. It's senior night. North Andover against Chelmsford.
So that proves the game. Just need to nice punt.
Fair catch, and he let it bounce.
And that was not a good decision because
We get a little distracted by the no-wind conditions here at Walsh Stadium.
he's in a
Hart.
formation that looks like he's going to pass.
He is. Oh, you got a man wide open. That
Oh.
Engelhart. Mikey McNaught trying to chase him down. It is Engelhart.
Get him. No.
99-yard touchdown pass. 2nd and 5. Chelmsford sideline says jet. Nick McNaught finds the sideline. He'll have a first down.
The intersection of the player and the ball is
Cole
that's the
out
easiest.
wide.
Easiest computation. Here's the ball.
Touchdown.
Downfield.
Is that Jake
And
Jackson?
Yes. 16, 14 over on that side, and of course it's Jake Jackson. So North Andover on the verge of tying this game with 8 minutes.
Wow.
We've got our statistician from Chelmsford with us.
Oh my goodness, offense. He's open. #1 is open.
Oh my God.
Malanke.
Not the world's greatest pass, but it didn't need to be. There was nobody within 20 yards. As I said, he declines the first obvious pass, pumps, gets the benefit of movement,
Beerworth, no
positioning.
good.
The total plays, North Andover had 34 and Chelmsford had only 20. So we monopolized the time of possession, and yet we're behind in the game.
But North Andover needed that. 10
So,
minutes, 11 seconds on the clock.
Need to run up the middle here.
Fake
No,
the jet
going for the
sweep.
pass, going for the
Oh,
corner.
Walensky out of the backfield.
That's it.
Touchdown.
The screen pass, fake and down the field.
Bosang in motion. Over to Walensky. Oh, easy.
Amazing.
North Andover hasn't used that formation all game. The double tight end.
Quarterback under center and takes a knee.
That'll do it. North Andover 3-0 on the season.
30 seconds.
North
And-
Andover 14, Chelmsford 13. Those are your highlights for last Friday night's big victory over Chelmsford, 14-13. I thought North Andover kind of dominated play, but they gave up 2 huge pass plays, so I'm sure that's been addressed during practice today. Methuen has a pretty good passing attack, almost like a pro offense. They have a variety of plays, so we'll see how the Scarlet Knights defend. The North Andover already ran onto the field. We're almost ready for Sarah Durkin and the North Andover Choir for the national anthem. I think it's a combined high school, middle school choir singing today. And maybe, I don't know if they do the coin toss first. You can see the 6 North Andover captains lining up. I've been called the Sarah Durkin of North Andover track. I don't know if that, I was told that's a compliment. I don't know if that's true, but I'm much older than Sarah Durkin, so maybe she's the Coach Baggs of choir.
Meeting for tonight's coin toss.
So here's the coin toss. Jake Salfrank, Zach Walensky. Drew Fitzgerald out there, the junior captain. Mike Comerford, number 66. Mikey McNaught, number 34, with the NWO belt. And Jake O'Neill out there. Huge captain contingent. I was talking to Jake O'Neill's grandfather before the game. He's a Citadel legend. He was a 1959 Methuen High School graduate. And he tells me that his football team was undefeated. His basketball team had one loss. And the baseball team in 1959 also
won the toss and
doing fantastic. Methuen's going to receive the ball first on the left side of the field. Some handshakes. Methuen has a much larger team. They look bigger. 28 seniors, 36 juniors, so they should be good next year. 28 sophomores. The North Andover figures are just 12 seniors, 20 juniors, and 14 sophomores. So 46 players on the North Andover roster, 92 on the Methuen roster. Methuen was at this game early. I say it's Coach Nugent early. Athletic Director Steve Nugent likes to go to track meets early, and Methuen came here early. They were here prior to 4:30, camped out on the shady spot on the right side of the field. All right, so we'll be back after the national anthem.
As Sarah Durkin and the North Andover High School Concert Choir lead us in our national anthem.
That was the North Andover choir led by Sarah Durkin with the national anthem. The stands, I think, are going to look a little empty because the high school band and the middle school band are going to be on the bleachers behind the right end zone. And maybe a late arriving crowd. I didn't see the stands fill up that quickly. North Andover doesn't seem to have any injuries. Second week back, I think, for offensive lineman Keegan Gilday and defensive back Sebastian Hunter. Number 7 is Sebastian. He might see a lot of action in this defensive backfield, and North Andover is going to have to be able to defend the passing of Methuen. It's the best passing attack North Andover has faced this year. The best opponent North Andover has faced this year as well. Their opponents so far are combined 0-12. I don't think that reflects the strength of the schedule, but Marblehead, Chelmsford, and Beverly are winless.
Number 4, Josh.
Should be Camden Bethel back to kick off. I see Luke Satera on this kickoff team. I see number 10, Thomas Bosang. Number 12 is way out wide, Adam Ferry, the junior. And we're underway. Long high kick. It's number 2. That's one of the Easton brothers. Big pass up this middle. Camden Bethel. Great start for Methuen.
Eason on the return, brought down by 12.
That was number 12, Adam Ferry, with the tackle. Eason, number 2, Shane Eason. He's a junior. Almost ran right down the middle. Methuen will start on the North Andover 38-yard line.
It was 1st and 10 Methuen from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Methuen, number 9. They have a tight end in. 2 backs, 2 wide receivers. This looks like a running formation for Methuen. There's a sweep, number 4. That's about a 10-yard gain. That'll be a first down for Methuen. Looks like Charlie Finn, the number 6, the middle linebacker, overran that play, I should say. 1st and 10. Oh, excuse me, 2nd and 1. That was Josh Kawakai, junior running back. I know I mispronounced that name, but I'm mispronouncing it correctly. 2nd and 1. Still tight end in the game. Here's Eason, who had that kickoff return. Oh, he has that. He's off to the races. He's in the end zone. 29, 30-yard touchdown run. On that kickoff, Eason planted the left leg and went right, and he did the same thing on that play. There he goes. Went right off tackle. Great start for Methuen. Slow start for North Andover. Head referee is talking to Coach Szebzinski. Personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct on Methuen after the touchdown. North Andover will accept that penalty on the kickoff. Again, Methuen, the bigger team, the deeper team. I think they substitute liberally to some extent on the offensive and defensive lines. Quarterback Drew Eason is holding. The kick is good. I believe that was number 22, Omar Abutawi. Quick 7-0 Methuen lead. Less than a minute off the clock. 11 minutes, 5 seconds left. Well, Methuen, they ran once out wide to the left, off tackle to the right. North Andover has to adjust their strategy. Or it could be a long night. So Luke Satera is out there on this kickoff.
Number 22.
47, Tyler Rock. 34, 56, Michael Phelps. Is that 56? Yes, it is.
Number 28,
Adam Ferry's out there. I think the sophomore Alex Phillips is in the front row for North Andover. McNaught, Walensky back there. Ball's on the ground. He has a head of speed. Is that Ben Iglesias? Broke a tackle. That's what North Andover needed.
Iglesias is brought down.
Gotta catch that number.
Xavier Urena. Scarlet Knights to take over 1st and 10.
That was 28. Is that Adam Burnett? And 28 is Ben Iglesias. He's Zach Walensky's backup. Mikey McNaughtley getting on the field. 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's Walensky. Has McNaught out in front of him. It's thrown forward. 2 or 3 yard gain. Ball's going to be at about the 26-yard line. I'm Coach Baggs, North Andover's discus friend. Happy to report that all the shot put and the discus talent is on the North Andover sideline for this one. Second and a long 7. .29 in motion. That's Adam Burnett. Walensky again. He has a nice blocking in front of him. It's about a 5-6 yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Back by number 50, Gabe Fonseca.
Adam Burnett, a junior, number 29. He's on the track team. Long jumper, sprinter. One of my choice fitness workout buddies. North Andover had some success last week in the second half in like a power formation like they are there. No wide receivers, bunch of fullbacks. Usually it's Bosang and Finn. This is Burnett.
Walensky is the ball carrier.
Zach Walensky picks up the first down at the 15. North Andover offensive line, 54 is Jake O'Neill, 66 is Mike Comerford, the center is 78 Ethan Cooperstein, Nick Ottaviani, 65 is the right guard, Michael Phelps, usually at right tackle, number 56.
Ball's on the 16-yard line.
Just 2 seniors on this offensive line, left guard, left tackle. So that should be McNaught in motion. Oh, they have Salfrank open at the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Jake Salfrank. North Andover didn't have much room in the back of the end zone, but there was enough. That power formation fooled Methuen. Faked the ball to McNaught. Pass rush isn't as steep because of the ball fake. Salfrank just fit that in the back end zone. Methuen can be run on, or their defense is not as good as their offense. Chelmsford put up, I think, 23 points on Methuen, so could be a battle of offenses. That kick is good. 7-7, game on. Only 8 minutes and 51 seconds left in this first quarter. 2 quick scores. Methuen blitzed Andover last week in Methuen, 51-18. They scored 30 of their points in the first quarter. So that game was over early. Good start for North Andover. Or they answered Methuen. See if they can have better luck stopping Methuen.
Kicking off at the start, and that should be number 18, Bethel. Methuen, Shane Eason is back deep to return, along with number 4, Josh Quicky.
Camden Bethel to kick off, the basketball player. Guard on the basketball team. Can hit the 3, as many can. Oh, squib kick. Went short. They probably don't want to give Easton the ball. Number 6 has it. He's trying to find some room on the far side. He does. He's out to about the 45-yard line. Made a lot out of nothing. Maybe that was designed to go wide. That was Joe Bold, the senior, that I'm told there's a flag on the field. It's going to be against Methuen. So for Methuen's second drive, they will start on the 18. It's Jake Jackson and JT Thorne still at cornerback. I don't see Sebastian Hunter out there. Methuen spreading North Andover out. Screen to number 19. Jake Jackson with the tackle. That was Kean Greeley, senior wide receiver. That's a first down.
16, Jake Jackson.
North Andover was playing off the receivers on that side. One of the reasons that play worked very well. But
16 in the play is now first and 10.
every play so far for the Methuen offense has been very successful. All the receivers on the wide side of the field, the far side. Tight ends on the near side. Same play the other side. It works just as well. I think there's a penalty flag down. But if that's against North Andover, that'll go for a first down.
Number 6, Charlie Finn.
I think it might be against North Andover. No penalty. I saw something being thrown on the field.
It's first and 10 from the 46.
Same formation now this side. They might interior handoff.
Number 2, Shane Eason.
Charlie Finn with the tackle, 4-yard gain.
Number 6, Charlie Finn.
That was a very quick hitting play. Maybe the speed of Eason on display there. Got into the North Andover backfield pretty quick. Be 2nd and 6. 7 minutes, 15 seconds left. First quarter. Methuen is audibling. They looked over to the sideline. The back, number 4, Kawakai. Another screen. That was high throw.
Pass is complete for number 19.
Breaking some tackles.
Really.
It's almost like a pro offense. Methuen is taking what the North Andover defense is giving them. They either go out wide and they run, or they third and 1. I think this is 4-down territory. Methuen does not hesitate to go for it on 4th down. Just 2 wide receivers on this play. Eason.
Number 2, Shane Eason is the ball
Nice
player.
move. Oh, he has that dip into the left, go right. Huge run. It's about a 42-yard run for Shane Eason, the junior running back. There he goes. Yeah, he plants that left foot and goes right.
Eason was brought down.
Then he planted the right foot and
Thomas
Bosine with the tackle. It'd be first and goal.
Play was first and goal.
Ball's probably on the 2-yard line. North Andover's going to have to outscore Methuen, it looks like. Just 2 wide receivers. Back to Eason. No, that's not Eason. Number 10. He's in the end zone. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Methuen. That looks like number 10, Conrado Lago, senior running back. So Methuen's a deep team. You see they can substitute pretty liberally. It's the 3rd running back to carry so far in this early going. Looks like Methuen is going for 1.
22. Obakawi is in for the attempt to the point after.
Kick is up, and it's good. 14-7.
Obakawi's kick is good. Score now is Methuen 14, Scarlet Knights 7.
It's a shootout. The defenses of both teams have not stopped the offense. Hopefully that'll continue for North Andover. Every week from here on in until the playoffs, the MIAA will produce power rankings. North Andover currently ranks 6th in Division II. Only 22 schools in Division II football. Methuen's in Division I. They're ranked 4th. Methuen has an 18.3 rating. North Andover has a 10 rating. To give you an idea of what the power rankings think about these 2 teams. Last year, Methuen ended North Andover's playoffs hopes with a relatively late touchdown. They beat North Andover 42-28 in Methuen.
34, Michael McDonald, number 28.
Number 22 will be back to kick for Methuen, Omar. Line drive kick. That's going to go through the end zone. Powerful kick. The wind, there's no wind now, but before the game, the wind was going from left to right. Normally it goes from right to left over our right shoulder here. But the wind is kind of died down.
It is 1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights from the 20-yard line.
Ball is on the 20. Second possession for North Andover. This Methuen offense does not take their time. 5 minutes, 4 seconds left. First quarter. Walensky.
Walensky is the ball carrier.
I like that play. They have that power formation now. They're man-to-man blocking per se, and Walensky has plenty of time to pick out a hole. It'll be about 2nd and 5. See the guard and the tackle pull, and Walensky had some choices there. McNaught and 2 receivers out wide. They gave it to Walensky.
Walensky is the carrier.
He'll be short of the first down, just a gain of a yard. 3rd and about 3.
There's a gain of 2 on the play. It is 3rd and 3.
North Andover was trying to fool Methuen by lining up everyone on the far side of the field and handing the ball to Walensky to the left. This is North Andover's homecoming game, the last home game before the playoffs. Big dance tomorrow night. Drew Fitzgerald back to pass. Got it. Is that Bosang? First down, North Andover.
Number 10, Thomas Bosang.
It is Thomas Bosang.
Tackled by number 4, Josh Quakey.
You see Drew Fitzgerald rolling out, had Sal Frank on that side of the field and a wide receiver on that side of the field. Adam Burnett, I think this is his first action, varsity action, when the game's still in doubt. That's McNaught on the jet sweep.
McNaught is the ball carrier.
He's got about 3.5, 4 yards.
McNaught was tripped up by number 50, Game Fonseca.
And last week against Chelmsford, North Andover went for 2 with about 10 minutes left in the game, and they went into that power package where Bosang and Finn get in there, and that play was so successful. They ran that quite a few times in the 4th quarter, and we're kind of seeing a little bit of that here in this 1st quarter with instead of Bosang and Finn, get Adam Burnett, number 29, in at kind of like a second tight end or fullback. McNaught sends him to the other side. I have to think Burnett's coming in motion to block, or he's going to block. Interesting. Yeah, 4 or 5 yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2, I think. Another time they tried to fool Methuen by putting all the action to the right and running left. Or 3rd and 1. That power package again. Going to Walensky.
Walensky is the carrier.
I'm not sure he made it. It's very close. It's going to be 4th down according to the yard man across the way. It's 1st down. I didn't see the signal.
Walensky's carry is good for a 1st down, Scarlet Knights.
Methuen is getting their yardage in bunches. North Andover needing 3, 4 downs, but they haven't been stopped yet on offense. Jake Jackson, the wide receiver, back in the game. Adam Burnett comes out. More of a traditional offense. I think that's Camden Bethel out wide. Mikey McNaught in the slot. This looks like a passing formation, but Rolling left. He looked deep to Jackson. It looked like Jackson was kind of wrapped up by the defensive back. The official was not interested. The parents in front of me didn't like that call. Didn't quite see it there, but quite a bit of contact before that ball was thrown and while the ball was in the air. 2nd and 10. .48 seconds on the scoreboard clock in this first quarter. Time is kept on the field.
Walensky is the ball carrier.
Methuen, I think, getting used to these power plays. Be 3rd and about long 7, short 8. Adam Burnett was blocking down, and the guard and the tackle pulled to the left. I think that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, Methuen 14, North Andover 7. Time for a fall sports update. Boys soccer team, a 7-1-4. I'm told they beat Chelmsford this afternoon. They're ranked 18th earlier this week in Division I soccer. Girls soccer team was 4-3-2. They played in Chelmsford. I don't know the result of that game. They're ranked 36th out of 51 teams in Division I soccer. Volleyball team 7-4. Ranked 25th out of 50 teams in Division I. They host Masconomet tomorrow night at 5:45 before the homecoming dance. Field hockey team 3-6-1. They're ranked 28th. They beat Amesbury yesterday. They host Newburyport tomorrow afternoon. Swim and dive team 5-0. They swim tomorrow at Chelmsford in the afternoon. And here we go. Start the second quarter. We'll finish our fall sports update as we have time.
From the 49-yard line.
Big 3rd down. You don't want to give the ball back to Methuen, I don't think. It's about 3rd and 7. There's a penalty flag down in the field. Who is that? Is that Bosang or Walensky? Going to come back.
Is complete number 18.
There's Camden Bethel holding on North Andover. If you see the replay, you can maybe see the flag come in right away. Not sure who that was on.
On the Scarlet Knights. Who will repeat 3rd down.
Shout out to the boys and girls cross country team, both undefeated, 6-0. Big triple header sweeping victory yesterday in Tewksbury. I think the girls are the best team in the Merrimack Valley Conference. The boys might be the best team in the Merrimack Valley Conference. Screen pass, Walensky. Oh, nice block by O'Neill. And he's on his horse there. 1st down, North Andover. Jake O'Neill with a huge block. The Methuen defender didn't see it coming. And that was the last defender for quite some time. It's about a 30-yard gain. There's Walensky. He's out of bounds at about the 26, 27. Again, no, the offenses cannot be stopped. North Andover back in their power formation. Adam Burnett, number 29, the wing on the right side. Walensky got some blocking. Nicely designed play. That's about a 7-yard gain.
Knocked up another 3, Aaron Klopper.
That was Bosang in there with the key block as a fullback. Bethel and Jackson out wide. McNaught in the slot. Inside handoff. Be close to the 1st down, maybe a half a yard short. Zach
The 2-yard
Walensky
gain of the play is 3rd and 1.
is the workhorse back for North Andover. 15 carries against Beverly, 27 against Marblehead, 26 last week against Chelmsford. He also plays every down on defense, punt and kick return teams. So we have to keep him healthy for North Andover to be successful. 3rd and a long yard. Walensky again, nice hole.
And the carry.
He'll have a first down. Just followed the pulling guard or tackle. I'm not sure who that was. Either 56 or.
First down, Scarlet Knights. The ball's on the 15
Yeah,
yard.
that was 65. Is that Ottaviani? It is Nick Ottaviani, the right guard, a junior. Just follow him into the hole. Good easy first down. The ball's just inside the 15, 1st and 10. Screen to McNaught. Well defended by Methuen. The blocks out wide kind of shed pretty easily. Gain of 1 or 2. You can see the Methuen defensive back shed their blocks, made the tackle.
The gain of 2 on the play. It is 2nd and 8.
8 minutes, 35 seconds left. 2nd quarter. It's a pink out today in the North Andover student section. Walensky with a little stutter step. Got hit forward. It's going to be a 3rd down and a long 3. Maybe 4. Yeah, they're trying to fool Methuen with this spread formation and running with it.
4-yard gain of the play.
Less defenders to block. I think they're saving Charlie Finn for the defensive effort. And Adabernat's going to chance in this North Andover power package. I think McNaught's going to take this to the left.
McNaught is the ball carrier.
Didn't get it blocked from Walensky. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 yards to go.
Down by number 28, Alex Santiago.
See Burnett on the outside setting a block, and Walensky trying to block the 2nd defensive back.
There was no gain on the play. It is 4th and 4.
Timeout North Andover, the first
timeout.
Key 4th down. About 4th down and 4 yards to go. So back to the fall sports update. Boys cross country team being led by Dylan Cody, believe it or not. Luke McGilvery, Emmett LaRosa, Josh Pelletier, Ben Katsev. Deep team. They had 7 runners in the top 12 in basically a quad meet, so that's how strong they are. Girls are less deep than the boys, but have more star power. Gabby Hardy, Luna Prochaskova, Hannah Shea, Carly Peterson, Nicole Grun, and Maddie Wolf are the top 6 runners for North Andover. They had 6 runners in the top 9 yesterday against Lawrence, Central Catholic, and Tewksbury. So again, my MVC discus coaches cross country poll had the girls team the best team in the MVC before the year, and they're even stronger than I expected they'd be. Boys are coming along. Here we go, big 4th down, 4th and 4. Kind of a spread formation. Bethel and Jackson are out there. McNaught's in the slot. Walensky, no one covering him. Touchdown, North Andover. Leaving Zach Walensky all by himself is not in my defensive game plan, but some don't know defensive breakdown there. It'll be Cam Bethel for the kick to tie things up. And so far, the defense
After a
is
9-yard touchdown pass from
behind the
Drew
offense.
Fitzgerald to Zach Walensky.
Kick is good. All tied up. 14-14. 7:06 remaining in this.
Now is Methuen 14, Scarlet Knights 14.
80-yard drive, if I'm not mistaken, for North Andover. North Andover player receiving treatment there on the sideline. Look, he has cramps. That's Jake Salfrank. His left leg. Something going on with his left leg. Trying to stretch it out.
Kicking off for the Scarlet Knights will be number 18, Bethel. Back to return from Methuen.
Golf team is also having a great year, 6-1. Their only loss was to Andover. They host Andover in the regular season finale.
Alex Santiago.
Science team opens up next Tuesday. Math team, their first match was this afternoon. Science team is defending North Shore Science League champions. It's number 28. Tough to tackle. It'll be on the 35-yard line.
Santiago on the return. Talk about number 7, Sebastian Hunter, and number 44.
We'll see if North Andover defense has some new strategies to stop Methuen. Put up 50 points last week against Andover. Jet sweep.
Josh Pinky is the ball carrier.
He's got a first down. Everything Methuen tries works like a charm. Be interesting how many yards per play they're averaging. I have to think it's at least 10.
First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
This Methuen team looks heavier, and well, they're not that tall on the offensive line, but they seem certainly more massive than the North Andover defensive line. First and 10. Here's Eason.
Shane Eason is the ball carrier.
See, Methuen pushed the pile forward. Looked like a 2-3 yard gain. It ended up to be maybe 4.5.
Tolan. And number 5, Alionia Brady.
North Andover is pretty young on the defensive line, in addition to being young on the offensive line. John Z. Perdomo, number 50, is a junior. Alex Phillips is a sophomore. Liam Tolan's a junior. Just Jake Salfrank, at right defensive end, is a senior. Senior linebackers for North Andover. It's a sweep.
Number 2, Eason is once again the ball carrier.
Oh, he broke all the tackles. What a punishing runner. Touchdown. That was about a 40-yard touchdown run. Shane Eason is just bigger than everyone, but he had the pile pushing him. He's bigger than our defensive backs.
Number 22, Abatari, is into the
20-14 Methuen.
After a 44-yard touchdown.
I think North Andover defended that play pretty well in terms of they handled the blocking pretty well. They just couldn't handle Shane Eason. If I was Methuen, I'd go for 2. They can't be stopped. They're playing 10 yards a play.
Abatari's kick is good.
21-14.
Score now, Methuen 21, Scarlet Knights 14.
Methuen, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. North Andover, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Methuen looks like the better offense, but it doesn't matter if Methuen doesn't stop the Methuen offense. I managed to talk to many of the freshman football players before their practice yesterday. Told them about my most powerful freshman contest. Typically the first Friday in March, do an over-the-head shot put toss for distance.
Number 34, Michael McNaught. Number 28,
Boys and girls.
Ben Iglesias.
Luke Sutera and Alex Phillips were our 2 champions 2 years ago and last year. So this will be the 3rd annual most powerful freshman contest. Here's the kickoff. They don't want to give it to Walensky. Nice catch there. Not sure who that was. Didn't get much yardage there. The ball will be on the 26-yard line. That was a nice catch. I don't know if the ball would have been out of bounds. Be North Andover's 3rd drive of the first half. Ball will be on the 27-yard line.
The ball was returned by number 12, Adam Ferry. Scott Knights take over first down. It was 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line.
That looks like A.J. Acola out wide to the left, if I'm not mistaken. Walensky.
Number 22, Walensky is the ball carrier.
There's a penalty. Walensky's head kind of snapped back. Finally, 2 flags on the field. I think that'll be against Methuen for a horse collar or a face mask. This Saturday, Knights on the Run road race. 9 a.m. with the kids run and 9:30 for the 5K. Not too late to register. Proceeds go to the North Andover Athletic Association and the North Andover Athletic Department. It'll be 1st and 10 at the North Andover 44-yard line.
The penalty is 1st and 10 Scarlet Knights from the 44-yard line.
First team, maybe the commits a turnover could be a key to this game. Of course, North Andover really has to stop Methuen. Walensky again. Is that Iglesias?
The ball carrier.
It could have been Iglesias. It was. It's a junior.
Number 1.
Shout out to Sister Brianna, just graduated from North Andover High School. 2nd down at about 6. 4 minutes. Referees. DJ Sturdivant from over the middle school tells me that both middle school cross-country teams had 15 to 50 shout-outs at Triton. Will Thomas won for the boys. Ellie Castro won the girls' race. Olive LaRosa, I've met Olive LaRosa, came in right behind Ellie Castro. Very strong cross-country program in the middle school and the high school. They're both undefeated, boys and girls. There's Walensky. Oh, nice blocking. Number 55 with a nice tackle. I think Walensky thought about going around him, decided against it. Probably wishes he tried to go around him. That was Matt McCormick, the senior outside linebacker. He's a big kid, 55. Don't want to run into him very often. Shout out to North Andover boys head cross country coach Bill Varney, who's watching this game. Third and 2. Back to Walensky. I think he fell forward, I think, for the first down. I think the referee's going to give him the mark, but maybe I'm wrong. No, they said it's a foot to go. 4th down, a foot to go. Burnett's coming in. Sean Kilcoyne coming in. Sean Kilcoyne, 6 foot, 195 pound junior. I think he's a varsity baseball player, if I'm not mistaken. Occasional choice fitness workout buddy of mine, as is DJ Sturdy tonight, might add. 4th and inches. This could be a key 4th down in the grand scheme of things. Getting it to Walensky. Not a lot of big push there. He got hit in the backfield, but I think he fell forward. Referee is stopping the clock. So I think they'll either measure it or they'll give North Andover the first down. You see Adam Burnett going in motion there. They're going to measure, I think. Not give North Andover a good mark on that. Maybe Walensky's knee was down. I think this could be a turnover on downs. They're going to measure this. It's exciting. First time I've seen a measurement in a high school game in some time.
There's a timeout for measurement on the field.
Turnover on downs. Methuen defense has the first stop.
From their own 47-yard.
Methuen will take over on their 47-yard line. Methuen has given the ball to a number of running backs. Shane Eason has been impossible to tackle. There are other running backs. Number 4 is in there. He's a speedier but less massive. 3 wide receivers out wide. The screen pass over this way is open. There it is. Oh, nice tackle. Mikey McNaught. There were 3. Mikey McNaught was the only North Andover defender on the line of scrimmage. He read that play like I did and made the tackle. He sees that block by number 28. It was a little late.
Loss of 2 on the play. It is 2nd and 12.
Same formation the other side of the field. See, McNaught is on the line of scrimmage, and Walensky and the defensive back are out wide. That's overthrown. Number 3, J.T. Thorne, perhaps could have came up with the off interception. 3rd and 11.
It is 3rd and 11.
Methuen will go for it on 4th down, so I think they're planning 2 plays here. I don't think they really believe in punting. Their average play goes over 10 yards, so they're feeling that they'll get the first down on this 3rd down or on 4th down. No tight end, I don't believe. Didn't like the play. The Methuen coach called a new play. It's 1-on-1 on the far side of the field. Nice pass rush, sacked. Salfrank pushed him out of the pocket. I don't know if he finished. I think he finished off the tackle. Jake Salfrank. It'll be 4th and about 15. Timeout North Andover. 2nd timeout of the half for North Andover.
There was a timeout on the field. It was the Scarlet Knights' 2nd timeout of the half.
I'm trying to see if the Methuen punt team is out on the field. Can't tell.
It was a 4-yard loss on the play. It's now 4th and 15.
Looks like Methuen is going to punt. It's a great sign for North Andover. They were able to stop Methuen. And they sent it backwards. So Jake Salfrank went around the tackle. And as Eason tried to scramble, he followed him and tackled him.
Zach Walensky is back to return from the Scarlet Knights.
Zach Walensky is back to receive. McNaught is the short. High punt. It's not going to reach. Everyone's going to clear out. He's going to take a North Andover bounce. It's going to be about a net less than 10-yard punt. Maybe about 10 yards. I don't know why North Andover wanted to jump on that ball. We just let Methuen down the ball. Ball will be on the Methuen side of the field.
The ball is down in the
4th possession
Methuen 49-yard line
for
where
North
it'll be
Andover.
1st and 10 for the Scarlet Knights.
Less than a minute left. Second quarter. That's most likely why North Andover called that timeout. Now Methuen calls a timeout to discuss this. 52 seconds left. You would think that North Andover would throw the ball, maybe a screen pass. North Andover will get the ball to start the second half. I believe Methuen has 2 timeouts left. I've been told there's a little fright night at the Warden Theater starting at 7:30, a showing of The Last Man on Earth starring Vincent Price. Vincent Price is older than I am, so it's an oldie but a goodie at the Warden Theater, which is off the North Andover Common. If you want to head over to the Warden Theater. Well, Thursday night, Fright night. Just like Thursday night football, Friday night football on Thursday night. I believe that's Bethel and, oh, McNaught went too fast. He could see the ball. I'm surprised why he took off. That's Camden Bethel that was on this side.
Will Steve Nugent please report to the
Still have 52 seconds left. It was band and choir and maybe cheerleaders senior night, so they have parents out here getting some flowers before the game. The band and the choir canceled their performances due to the rain last Friday against Chelmsford. Same formation. This is Walensky in motion. That's unusual. McNaught intercepted. Nice tackle by Zach Salfranco who made the tackle. McNaught was open. That was well underthrown. That would have been a big break for North Andover. He kind of short-armed that. He thought he might have been getting hit, I think. I think if he just let that fly, McNaught would have ran under it. Now Methuen has 41 seconds to extend their lead. It'd be very key that Methuen does not score before the half if you're a North Andover fan, because their offense is hard to stop. These wide receivers would look pretty strong. Saw the Methuen team before the game. They did look very athletic. Go to the right. That ball wasn't greatly thrown.
13, Adrian Blake. The result is a first down.
First down.
From the 40-yard line.
Adrian Blake, junior wide receiver. Screen pass. That's Toland. They couldn't wrap up the quarterback. Easton's going to run 10-yard scramble for maybe a first down. That's how powerful this Methuen team. Drew Easton just ran away from the pressure.
With his 1st and 10.
Maybe North Andover had man-to-man defense. 24, 25 seconds left, I think. What the official was signaling to the press box. I think he had a 2 and a 4 up for 24 seconds left. Scoreboard clock says 17. We'll see who's right. Methuen has two timeouts, so they can run any play here. Get tackled, call a timeout. Shane Eason out wide. Just 3 receivers. This could be a quarterback draw. No. Oh, a little hook and ladder. Didn't fool North Andover. Is that Bosang with the tackle? Jake Jackson. Defensive back. That's kind of timeout Methuen. That gives you an indication how sophisticated this Methuen offense is. The ball is on
Methuen.
the 17-yard line. 1st and 10. Scoreboard says 7 seconds. Methuen coach is talking to the officials. It is Officials Appreciation Week, by the way, the fall of Officials Appreciation Week. I talked to a number of officials this week, soccer, volleyball. None of them knew. I seem to be the only one in North Andover that knew it was Officials Appreciation Week. If you go on the MIA website, it says Celebrate Officials Appreciation Week.
It was 1st and 10 Methuen from the 17.
But no one knows. I'm Coach Baggs, North Andover's discus friend from the track team. No Ray Ahern tonight. Bethune going with the field goal. This kicker has a strong leg.
Number 22, Avatawi is in for
Number
field
22,
goal.
back to kick, Omar. Could be a fake. North Andover not really trying to block this. A very strong kick. And it's good.
Avatawi's kick is good. The score now is Methuen 24, Scarlet Knights 14.
That is the after half. So after at the halftime, Methuen 24, North Andover 14. The offenses are taking charge. Methuen offense a little stronger than North Andover. North Andover needs a few more breaks on the defensive side of the ball to prevail here, but we'll be back for the second half. The band's coming on the field, and see you at the other side of halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the North Andover High School Marching Band.
Local access stations have always been creating content for your town. Whether you're watching from home or helping behind the scenes, their sole purpose is to provide local content to entertain, connect, and share information for your town exclusively. Funding for these stations comes from a small franchising fee from your cable provider such as Comcast or Verizon. Now that the world has moved towards streaming services, funding for these local stations has slowly decreased. However, Proposition H.74 and S.34, otherwise known as the Act to Modernize Funding for Community Media Programming, will grant local access stations a 5% fee on digital streaming providers based on a company's gross annual revenue in the state. This is incredibly important for local access stations. It may seem like a small number, but without it, we can't continue the work we've been doing, such as featuring local diverse voices, government meetings to air, and schooling events to show families. This work can't be done alone. We need the community's help. To learn more and see how you can help, go to massaccess.org and then head to Get Involved, then Active Legislation. Additionally, you can call your state legislators and ask them to support H.74 and S.34.
Since I'm only allowed one word, I'm going plural on you. Opportunities.
Communication.
Professional.
Dependable.
Empowering. Everywhere.
Inclusive.
Cool.
During the pandemic, they wouldn't allow parents or fans into the basketball games, and volunteering for NACAM was the only way I could get into the gym. And you're always looking for volunteers to either speak behind the camera or operate the cameras, and so I'm still here.
I can reach everyone through YouTube and what I think are the best videos for me, for everyone to understand that I also have the same interests, and those who have the same interests like me would want to hear what I would have to say about what I like about it and what's cool about it.
A center, identified as a senior center there, is communication in a sense. And I felt somewhere or another if my contribution could help a little bit, that it would be a fulfilling experience for myself as well.
You know, one way that I've seen North Andover CAM really grow over the last 2 years has been their relationship with the Historical Society. You know, they've got this amazing new movie theater, and they've run a whole series of programs partnering with CAM over the last couple of months that have really been well attended. You've really embedded yourself in the community and made such an important community partner that I think that's something that's really special, and you don't always see that.
Through public service announcements, in the past we've done some about leaving dogs in cars, locking your doors, stuff like that, where they get the message out too. And, not many people may see it on TV per se, but they'll see it on social media, which is even better. So by having a professionally run, studio like this, where we can, put together a message or put together a show and be able to put it out there, especially the younger generation, they're on their phones all the time and they're gonna see it, which it makes us happy because we know our message is getting out there. Thanks to North Andover CAM.
Welcome back. Teams are back on the field. At the half, Methuen 24, North Andover 14. Key sequence of events in that last minute. North Andover threw the interception of a wide open Mikey McNaught. Methuen returned it a little bit, and then they got down for a field goal. So 24-14.
Scarlet Knights will receive the football to begin the second half.
North Andover will have the ball to start
Kicking off in the
second half.
Number 22, Lopatawi. Back for the Scarlet Knights, number 22, Walensky, 34, McNaught, number 28, Iglesias.
Boys and girls soccer team had huge victories over Andover earlier this week. Boys won 5-0, girls won 1-0. Always good to beat Andover. Whitney Smith found the back of the net for North Andover, girls side. Line drive kick. They don't want to kick the ball to McNaught. It went through at Ben Iglesias' leg. It'll be a touchback. First and 10 from the 20. That's a very powerful leg on that kicker.
First and 10, Scarlet Knights.
That was 22, Omar kicking off. He's a senior. A huge Methuen squad.
Back in the quarterback for the Scarlet Knights, number 2, Drew Fitzgerald.
It's been all offense so far. Methuen maybe with the more impressive offense, only stopped once out of 5 drives. North Andover stopped once on downs, and they threw that interception.
Number 22, Zach Walensky.
Walensky breaking some tackles. Got about 8 yards on the first down.
Right down number 50, Gabe Fonseca. Number 24, Marcel Kiki.
According to my MVC Discus Coaches football poll, North Andover is practically a lock to make the playoffs. Only 22 teams in Division II. They're currently ranked 6th. Jury is still out on whether they'll host a playoff game. This is the homecoming game, the last home game of the season. 2nd and 2.
There was a false start of the Scarlet Knights.
Illegal procedure. North Andover can't have those penalties. That'll be 2nd and 7. I'm Coach Baggs from the track team, North Andover's discus friend. 9th annual freshman soccer play with the most discus potential is ongoing. A lot of discus talent among the freshman girls. Maybe a little bit less than a handful of freshman boys, soccer players with discus potential. There's Walensky again.
Walensky's the ball carrier.
He's got the first down.
Tripped up by number 55, Matt McCormick.
North Andover's getting quite a few yards between the tackles. The wide plays, I would say, haven't worked as well. Oh. Drew Fitzgerald fell on that snap.
Recovered by Fitzgerald.
I think it's about a 7-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 17. Time to check in. If you're watching this game live and you know me, there's a replay. Drew Fitzgerald handled that.
Play is 2nd and 18.
That fumble well. If you know how to contact me, you need a shout out or need to make an announcement, it's time to check in. I'm also on Instagram at the NAMS Throws Camp. 2nd and 17. Walensky again.
Walensky on the carry.
Nothing doing there. He wanted to go to the outside, but Methuen defense set the edge very nicely. Number 9. See number 9. I think he's being blocked by Jake Salfrank. Now the pulling guard went to get number 9.
There's a loss of 1. It is now 3rd.
Did a nice job. Gavin Neal did shedding the block and setting the edge. It's going to be 3rd and 17. So a penalty and a bad snap on this drive. It's hurting North Andover. I expect the screen pass or interior or one out wide. Or they could go to South Frank on this near side. They have 3 wide receivers on the far side. That's overthrow. McNaught was open. The ball needs to go more to the sideline than up the field. It's going to be 4th down. Not the best start for North Andover. If you don't feel like running in the Knights on the Run road race this Saturday, you might need a mattress. Hold off until April. The North Andover Athletic Association have a little mattress fundraiser every April. They have wholesale prices. The students can earn a commission, a couple dollars or a jacket. Number 56 is that Michael Phelps going onto the field late. High snap, nice job by the basketball player to carry, very high kick, very short. Eason ran past it. Methuen should not have jumped on that punt. They should have just let it go.
Was covered by number 1, Cam Mariah.
But number 1, Cam Mariah, fell on that punt. Great field position for Methuen. They'll have it on the 40-yard line.
Methuen takes over 1st and 10 from the Scarlet Knight 40-yard line.
North Andover desperately needs a stop on defense.
Second quarterback for Methuen.
Maybe we'll see them take some risks.
Drew Eason.
Running formation to tight end.
Number 4, Josh Wilkie is the ball carrier.
Number 4 found the edge. Josh Kawaki.
Number 16, Jake Jackson. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, holding Methuen.
The penalty is a hold on Methuen.
Mikey McNaught came up from his safety spot to draw that play out. Jake Jackson, the defensive back, also pushing the carrier out. This is a break North Andover needed. I think it's a spot foul. They're marking it off from the 36-yard line, so the ball will be on the 46-yard line. 2nd and 16.
As a result of the penalty, it is 1st and 16.
I think this is 4-down territory for Methuen. I don't think they like the punt. Methuen has numbers on the far side of the field. Number 2, Eason.
Shane Eason is the ball carrier.
Broke quite a few tackles. It'll be about
Eason was brought
2nd and 9.
By number 44, Luke Sotera.
North Andover did a good job of pushing that inside. Injury on the field.
There is a timeout on the field.
I like the fact that Methuen tried to tackle Eason low. Looks like a lower leg injury. Is that the ball carrier, Eason? Could be. Number 2. Seven minutes, 25 seconds, 3rd quarter. That is Eason. Shane Eason. I don't detect any limp. I think he's okay.
Shane Eason was shaken up on the play. The result of that previous play was a...
About 2nd and 10.
It is now 2nd and 10. Methuen.
Here we go, clock's running. 2nd and 10. This is a big defensive series for North Andover. Luke Sotera in at linebacker, number 44. He hasn't seen any. He's seen action on the kickoff return and kickoff and punt teams. Playing defensive end, trying to give the North Andover defense a little more mass. 1st down, Methuen, number 4, Josh Kawaki.
Stopped initially by number 22, Zach Olinsky. There's a gain of 15 on the play. It is a first down, Methuen,
Ball's on the 25-yard line.
from the 25-yard line.
Eason, the running back, is still out of the game.
Blakey is the ball carrier.
Kawaki again. I'm not pronouncing that right. We haven't seen the quarterback
Back on
take
the
the ball.
75
I know he can scramble well.
Number 10,
Drew
Thomas
Eason.
Olsen.
They don't seem to call his number.
There's a gain of 3 on the play. It is 2nd and 7.
So Luke Sotera is in as linebacker. Not sure which linebacker came out, but North Andover's a bigger team with Luke Sotera in there. With the pass, it's no signal from the official. I think that was incomplete. Luke Sotera is North Andover's most powerful freshman of all time, now a junior, by the way. That receiver was not open.
Eason's pass is incomplete.
Kind of a dangerous pass, but well placed.
Number 35, Josh Danella.
3rd and 7.
It is now 3rd and 7.
All these plays on North Andover defense are key plays. North Andover needs big plays on defense. Luke Sotera on the left side linebacker. Inside.
Ball carrier.
Oh, he's got the first down and some. He won't go down. Someone needs to grab his legs. That's 1st and a goal from the 2-yard line. Methuen offense cannot be stopped. Can they put up 50 points? 30 in the first quarter last Friday against Andover.
Blakey was brought down by number 34, Michael McNaught.
All the North
He's up
Andover
to the play for
tackles
the
were up
1st and
high.
goal. The ball is on the 3-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
Number 2, Shane Eason is the ball carrier.
Shane Eason back in the game. He's
He
kind
is
of
in for a
upset.
touchdown.
He's not looking to find the open space. He's looking to run over the North Andover defenders, and he did. 30-14.
Those last week's rosters? What's that?
Now Batawi is in to attempt the extra point.
This one.
Batawi's kick is good.
31-14. Kick is
Now,
good.
Methuen 31, Scarlet Knights 14.
Shout out to Athletic Director Steve Nugent. Over 3 weeks in the MSTCA Hall of Fame. Still in the Hall of Fame. I don't think they kick you out of the Hall of Fame. It's Massachusetts State Track Coaches Association. All right, this is a key drive for North Andover. This
For the Scarlet Knights. Number 22, Zach
Methuen's
Walensky.
up 2 touchdowns and a field
34,
goal.
Michael McNaught. Number 28,
Kind of imposing their
Gracie.
will. You have to tackle Shane Eason low. I don't see anyone who can tackle him high. He's faster and bigger than everyone else, beating people up. Ray Hearn's in the booth. Hi, Ray.
Good to be here. Is my sound on? Can you hear me?
Batawi's kick is into the end zone for a touchback.
Touchback.
The Scarlet Knights will take over 1st and 10 from their own
How's the
20
parking,
yard
Ray?
Perfect.
Is it? Plenty of spots? Spot up front?
2 spaces here.
A huge crowd. Methuen travels well. They have a good team. I'm not surprised. And the band is on the, beyond the end zone. The band isn't where they are. The full stands at halftime.
Well, the Easons on this team, their record over the last 3 years have been exceptional. These things happen.
First and 10. North Andover going with a passing attack.
The trail's pass
That's
is
Sal
complete
Frank.
number 9, Jake Salfrank.
About a 6-yard gain.
Brought down by number 3, Aaron Cloca.
Well, the junior, Shane Easton, number 2, he's taking names and doing something else in addition to taking names. Running over through North Andover defenders. Getting
Nice.
a stiff arm.
Nice release by Fitz.
Second
Moving-
and about
moving
3.
forward.
So injury on the
Time
field.
for an injured player.
Look, is that a North Andover player? That's not good news. I was worried about the North Andover defense, their ability to stop the pass this week after what happened at Chelmsford, but Methuen's grabbing yards on the run and the pass.
Jake Salfrank was shaken up on the play.
Against the Andover, they used a lot of the screen pass. Are they using? Is Methuen using that tonight? Did you notice?
Previous play
using
was on a
everything.
7-yard
Everything's
line.
working for Methuen.
Yes,
Now
yeah.
second and 3.
That happens when one or two things work well. They make the rest of them improve. The outcome from other plays.
Second and about 3.
Nice long
Jackson's
pass
open,
downfield.
overthrow.
Good
That looked like it was
It's
catchable
incomplete.
at the start.
Intended for number 16, Jake Jackson. It is now 3rd and 3.
Fitz had nice form on that. Good release. Everything looked perfect.
I think that's Jake Salfrank was the injured player on the previous play. I
Oh,
think he's
that's not
cramping.
good.
I think he's cramping up. The trainer is stretching some hamstrings or something.
Get some Gatorade in there.
That I think that was also the case earlier in the game. He was being worked on. So Ray, you're a little late in the second half. I have to have you do laps after the game.
I
Do
think
some sprints?
I think it's the first time I haven't been here at the opening in 10 years.
We'll make you buy pizza next. Well, this is the
There
last
you-
home game, so
there-
we can't make you buy
there
any
you go.
pizza.
Now it was tackled by number 92, Javelin Vasquez. It is now 4th and 6.
Punting team going out on the field, 4th and 6. 3 minutes,
Punt was
45
fouled. Nice
seconds
number
left.
18, Cam Bethel.
In the
Third
third.
quarter.
Methuen 31, and the Knights 2 scores, 14.
No one back for Methuen for this punt. Maybe they don't believe North Andover is going to punt. Good kick. It should take a nice bounce.
Very good. There's 5, 10, 15 yards. So inside the 20, couldn't ask for more. Well, you could, but that's good enough.
So that was the second North Andover drive. Of the
Here's
second
a
half.
replay.
Bethel's punt was down at the 20-yard line by number 12, Adam Ferry.
Little active camera work there. But
Methuen takes over 1st and 10.
Sebastian Hunter in the game, number 7 for North Andover, defensive back, I believe.
this is a rare Thursday night game for us.
Friday night football on Thursday night. A little
That's right.
unorthodox.
Yep.
There's a referee shortage, one reason for this, and homecoming dance. We don't want anyone to be late for any homecoming dance tomorrow night, so
There you
second
go.
reason for the
Yes.
Alonic to Brayu.
Okay, so Eason hands off.
It's number 10.
10. Short scat back.
Number 10,
Conrado Lago,
Bobcat,
senior.
Brought down by number 10, Thomas Wilson.
Number 14 is
Game point
retired.
played is 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I didn't. There's another retired number. I didn't. I was
Yeah.
talking to Dan O'Neill, Methuen class of 1959. He didn't know who they were.
Well, everybody has one or two legendary players, so. You have to go to their Hall of Fame wall.
I'm not aware of North Andover retiring any numbers. Methuen has over 90 players on their team. I don't know. Oh, there's a nice play outside.
Good defense. Nice tackle. Good
McNaught,
coverage.
looked like it was McNaught on the tackle.
Easton's pass was complete to number 19. Clem Greeley tackled by number
Bosang
34,
out there.
Methuen.
Yeah. Methuen had a large player, like a tackle out there to block, but McNaught wouldn't have any of it. He didn't want to go anywhere near the tackle, and he just was in a good position to make the play.
Looked like Bosang was trying to blitz around the left side. Methuen changing the play or taking their time.
There's a nice blitz, and
Number 7,
I don't know if he caught
Adrian O'Shaughnessy had the ball.
that. Looks like he's going to give it to him, but I wouldn't be surprised on the replay. Let's see if it hits the ground.
That was like he went down the field and kind of
The
hooked
police
closer to
was
the
good for a
quarterback.
first down.
Had to
Yep.
find a nice spot
It
in
is
the
first
North
and
Andover
10
defense.
From the
First and
34-yard
10,
line.
34-yard line. Jake Salfrank is on the, usually at defensive tackle. He's on the sideline. Looked like he's stretching a calf. Left leg.
Number 10 is in the game. There's the replay. Oh, that's another play. It's a different play.
So jet sweep, number
Number 4,
4. Plenty of room.
Good runner.
Zach Walensky making the tackle, about a 20-yard gain.
Yes, went right through 4 or 5 tacklers. Just managed. He's short, short-legged, and fast.
And he had the blocking as well.
Yes.
Just triple threat right there.
Let's watch this again. Oh yeah, yeah. He his speed got him through without needing too much blocking. We had him surrounded, but when you got that extra gear, it's shocking to the defenders.
That's the end of the third quarter, Ray.
Scarlet Knights 14.
Well, Scarlet Knights have 12 minutes left. We need 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
They had held Methuen to 1 touchdown in that third quarter. That's a moral victory.
Not impossible. They could catch fire. Fitz could start throwing screen passes and deep. The screen pass is interesting because the jet sweep, when you jet sweep, the defender is running stride for stride with you. If the receiver goes out, the defender often doesn't react until the ball's in the air. So you get the ball in a less defended position. And you haven't started to run hard yet.
Shout out to Methuen wrestling coach and former cross-country coach Bill James, who's recovering from a spinal injury. Hope he has a speedy and full recovery.
How did he get a spinal injury?
From the Scarlet Knight.
Some type of freak accident.
Oh. Home.
I think
on a ladder.
I think there's a fundraiser or
Jeez.
GoFundMe for his benefit. Well known among the Merrimack Valley Conference coaches.
So here's Easton. We didn't get a great kickoff. Number 10 again with the ball. A couple of short, fast backs. No bulldozer on this team.
There is a flag on the play.
A little trash talking there. A little block out of bounds or near out of bounds.
By number 7,
Penalty on the play.
Sebastian Hunter.
Okay.
It's number 55, Methuen doing a little Gronkowski imitation, blocking North Andover player into the bench almost.
The penalty is a hold against Methuen.
You seen Brian? No?
It is first and 17.
Two Methuen receivers on the near side of the field. You can see the North Andover defense playing off them. So that short pass is there. There's a sweep. Number 10.
17, and he's wrapped up. He's not gonna make it.
Well, after the penalty, second down. And
Second and 17.
Lego was the ball carrier.
Nice defense there. Warding off the blocker, making a tackle.
perhaps we've seen the last of Shane Eason. He was injured earlier in this half.
It is 2nd and 16.
Scored the Methuen touchdown in the third quarter.
Jake Salfrank is not in the game.
No, he's not. He's right here behind Coach Dubzinski. He's wiggling his right ankle.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Quakey is the ball carrier.
There's a first down.
Oh, God.
They're
Scrambling.
They're bigger, faster, stronger, and they put their pants on 2 legs at a time, I think. But not a lot of contact until the Methuen runner gets into the past the line of scrimmage, and then it has some momentum to just carry forward.
Number 5.
Shane Eason is the guy that might be running from between the tackles, so maybe North Andover wants to play more of the wider running plays.
Play is 3rd and 4.
So 3rd and 4. This is probably a run.
Drew Eason has
Here
not called
comes
his own
number 4. And Eason
Oh, the deep man open, wide
open, and he has the ball.
Is that number 12, 13? Number 13.
13, a beautifully thrown ball.
Adrian Blake.
There was nobody near him. and
Junior.
He kept his strides adjusted so that he just needed a small leap off the ground to square himself up to the ball.
That was 36 yards.
The only thing that was necessary with that leap was to get his body in the best position to intercept the flight of the ball.
That fake handoff in the backfield got the
Yes.
safeties forward,
Yep.
and no pass rush. The
Nice.
fake also dealt with the pass rush
Nice
as well.
fake. Well, we don't have Jake in for one thing. So 37, soon to be, and
It's good.
it is 38. 38 to 14.
38.
That makes it a little more difficult
14.
now.
9
Down
minutes,
by-
40 seconds left.
Down by 24 points, 3 touchdowns, 4 scores.
Okay, this is the last home game of the regular season. North Andover goes to Lawrence next Friday. Then a big game at Billerica, and they
And
finish.
Tewksbury.
They finished the regular season in Tewksbury.
Billerica and Tewksbury, 2 classic opponents for us.
Billerica, I think, is the stronger team of those 3.
I think Brockton, with the former Patriot, is playing Lawrence probably tomorrow night.
Yep. Methuen finished the season at home against Billerica, Tewksbury, and then they traveled to Lowell.
Well, we will have some games. They may or may not be here.
Well, if the rankings stay the same as they are before tonight's game, North Andover will host a playoff game. I think they're definitely in the playoffs.
Ah, good.
But they may be on the road. So
The catch was made by number
Yeah.
12, Adam Perry.
The dreaded seeding of the teams.
It is 1st and 10.
So this
Scarlet
game
Knights.
will increase North
From the
Andover's
27
opponent
yard line.
rating because Methuen has such a high ranking,
Yes.
but their margin of victory rating will go down if this finishes the way it does. Three wide receivers to the near side of the field. Rolling out. That's McNaught. Well-designed play.
The pass is complete to number 34,
Beautiful.
Michael McNaught.
Bethel went deeper. McNaught went in the shallow. I think McNaught was
brought
in the
down
slot.
number 28, Alex
Camden
Santiago.
Bethel was wide. Jake Southrank coming back in the game.
He's covered by Santiago there, a sophomore. The defensive back, number 28 from
The
Methuen.
ball is on the 42-yard line.
Zach Walensky in the slot. Is that Iglesias in the backfield? I think it is.
Oh, there's a pass. Is that Jackson was throwing that ball?
No, that was
Oh.
Walensky throwing that ball. I've been asking for that play to myself for 3 years.
Wonderful.
Walensky was
Zach Walensky, he's left-handed, and he's
Oh.
a basketball player.
Uh-huh.
I like to see it more on a sweep than on a screen, but the receiver was somewhat open. Pass needed to be perfect. Pass was a little.
Yeah.
was intended for number
He hit his
14.
hands. He had to jump
Really
for it.
nice.
Actually, that was a very for the coverage here. That was a very
It
good
is now
pass.
second
AJ
and
Acola,
10.
number 14, was back there on the for North Andover, the wide receiver.
Nice,
Second and 10.
nice play. That's a complimentary play to the screen passes.
It's the first time we've seen that play this year. North Andover
3
going
men
all
on
passes.
this side.
To
Fitz
Fitzgerald,
decides to,
no gain.
Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't really
Fitzgerald
think he
brought
had
down.
anyone to release it to in the area.
Number 45,
Once
Justin
you're
Torres.
once you're skipping around like that, if you
Gain of
throw the
one
ball
play
more
was
than about
third
15
and
yards,
9.
you might get off an errant throw. So
He's
didn't-
probably better off throwing that away. You know, when he stepped up in the pocket, didn't
Yeah.
have a lot of running room, but better off just throwing it away. And a little confusion. Ben Iglesias thought he was out. He's actually in. The receiver. Oh, splits. Screenplay.
Oh.
Oh, too high.
Oh.
Over Zach
Fitzgerald's
Walensky's
screen
head.
was
It was,
intended for number 22,
fourth
Zach
down.
Walensky. It is incomplete. It is now
North
fourth
Andover
and
thinking about going for it.
Why not?
No, Cam Bethel is out there. Well, he's also in the wide receiver.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I think they're going for it.
He's released that ball on the wrong foot. Just felt he had to get rid of it. More or less both feet in the air when he let it go. That's a nice
That's
ball.
Bethel. He came down with it.
Beautiful. Nice ball. Easy release.
Bethel.
Beautiful pass.
Cam Bethel jumped for the ball, and he needed to pull that down.
With the hand on the bar.
1, 2, 3, and it's gone. Perfect.
It is first and 10, Scarlet Knights.
No happy feet, no holding onto the ball.
About a 35-yard pass.
Very good.
Ball's on the
That-
25.
That's the best you can. That's the best a high school quarterback is going to look.
Oh, there's maybe some pass interference,
Fitzgerald
and
pass is
there is a
incomplete.
flag on the
There we go.
field.
Number
There you
18,
go.
Bethel. There was a flag on the play.
We go. I see those stands are still down in the end zone there for.
There, the band and the middle school band are down there tonight.
Yep.
The penalty is a pass interference.
Pass interference.
against
This is a
Methuen.
yardage. It's not a spot or the foul penalty. They don't walk off a penalty. Looks like the ball is going to be
The
on
result of the
the
play is a
13-yard
first
line,
down.
1st and 10.
North Andover feeling it a little bit here.
Ball's on the 13
Is the
yard
line.
I don't think they've run the ball all drive here.
Fitz
Walensky
just
into the end
flipping
zone.
it. Just
Touchdown.
he had somebody wide open. He just needed to release the ball, and he did.
Well, Walensky out of the backfield.
Yes, just runs like a circle route, goes around the tackle, turns. Oh, he is still moving.
Plenty of room for that
Yeah,
pass.
yeah. I thought he may have stopped, but he was continuing to move towards the end zone. So the ball was very well thrown because he had to anticipate the route as well. So North Andover on the board. Soon to be 21.
Bethel is in for the
It's
kick,
good.
and it is good.
This is kind of a
Score
replay
now.
of the Methuen-Chelmsford game.
Methuen,
Chelmsford was
38.
able to move the
Scarlet
ball,
Knights,
but was
21.
not able to stop the Methuen offense.
17 points separate the teams. 5 minutes to play.
Methuen beat Chelmsford 2 weeks ago, 40-23. It's kind of the 38-21 right now.
We need an errant pass by Eason. Hits somebody's hand, goes up in the air. North Andover defender catches it and runs.
I think
50
Gabe D'Souza is dialing up an onside kick here. He's
Yeah.
pretty animated in that North Andover huddle.
There you go. Gabe, a star. You know, Gabe was with Watson and McElroy were part of a team which would probably make short work of this Methuen team, as good as they are. That was a team for once in 30 years anyway.
And number 28, Alex Santiago.
There's the onside kick. I didn't hear the whistle, so we're going to huddle up again. Or Methuen called a timeout, perhaps?
Yeah.
Before the kick, there was a timeout call.
Methuen did call a timeout. We're going to do it
the
again.
First time out of the half.
I don't think that onside kick was the best, so I think that was a break for North Andover.
That was good coaching by Methuen to get to see the kick. So the effect of that is severely diminished at this
Methuen
point.
wasn't prepared for the onside kick. Shout out to sophomore varsity soccer player Emily Stewart. She had a knee injury recently. Hope she has a speedy and full recovery. Braden Centura on this North Andover kick team. Bosang is out there. Sutera. Jake Dorn. Ben Iglesias, I see. Sean Kilcoyne, my Choice Fitness workout buddy. Adam Burnett. I think you still go with the onside kick. You just don't kick it in the same spot.
Yeah, a different version of the onside kick, although it looks like he's lining up to try to do the same thing
Methuen
again.
kind of moving up, but not everyone is being moved up for Methuen.
There we go.
Takes a big
Perfect.
bounce.
Nice bounce. Seven.
Still loose. Methuen has it.
Could not corral it.
I like to see some taller players from North Andover on that kickoff team.
Yeah.
It seemed Methuen
That was onside kick.
jumped the
was recovered
highest
by
and
number
were the
6,
tallest.
Joe Balder.
Not a lot of tall players on that kickoff. There you see Methuen. They're taller and they jump first.
Aiden O'Shaughnessy, number 7 from Methuen, was the first to touch the ball. Wasn't able to bring it in, but
It is first and 10.
as you said,
Methuen from their own 49-yard line.
A lot of shot put
Methuen.
talent on that North Andover defensive line. Sal Frank, Toland, Phillips throw the shot put.
all right.
Perdomo is the only one that did. Jake O'Neill's in there now.
Start by throwing this center, number 65. He looks like they could pick him up. Looks like he's
Perdomo's in a tackle.
160 pounds.
Alex Phillips is out. Found a little tunnel there in the North Andover defense, 9-yard gain.
It's shocking to me just noticing the size of Methuen's center. He's not big at all. And yet he managed to interfere with the defensive tackle enough to keep him from moving towards the ball.
Number 35.
2nd and 2.
Josh Danella.
Squish the fish. Number 10 with the ball. Breaks away.
Flag goes the ball carrier.
It's kind of the story of this game. Every play Methuen dials up, it seems to work.
Well, there were 5 minutes, and we thought we had opportunity, but plays have run, the clock has run, and we're down to 2.5 minutes. So the opportunity may be fast disappearing.
From the 34-yard line.
Alex Phillips is on the bench, the defensive lineman. He looks okay. He's walking around. I think just Methuen's wearing down the North Andover defense. 1st and 10. 2 minutes left.
Flag goes the ball carrier.
Even that play, the back is not going down, and Methuen pushing the pile forward. That was number 10, Ray.
That was Conrado Lago. Was a senior.
By number 55, Liam Cohen.
Again, 92 players on this Methuen roster.
Oh, it's enormous.
And 36 of them are juniors we're going to see back next year. Ray Methuen, 28 sophomores. Only 46 players on the North Andover roster.
Yeah, I was able to look at the roster today while sitting waiting for something, and Yeah, there we go.
Methuen in victory
So
formation.
kneel down.
Takes the
And
knee.
it was shocking.
And that is the end of the ball game.
There were 3 or 4
Final
number
score tonight's game.
zeros, 3 number 2s.
Methuen 38, Scarlet Knights 21.
That's it.
Once again, that's
38-21.
Methuen 38, Scarlet Knights 21.
I'm not sure this
Scarlet Knights,
this
thank you
won't
for your
help. I
attendance.
don't think North
And ask you
Andover's
please drive home
playoff
safely.
ranking, but I don't think it will hurt since Methuen is so strong.
Shane Eason is a junior, the running back,
Yeah.
so he'll be back next year. But his brother is a senior and is definitely graduating. So they have some quarterbacks on the roster, even some experienced upperclassmen. So Methuen should be good again. Although, you know, they don't have a really good player at every position, but they make the most of what they have.
So it's homecoming weekend. Before the dance tomorrow night, volleyball team will be hosting Masconomet at 5:45. Field hockey team is hosting Newburyport. Swim and dive team is in Chelmsford for a little swim off. And maybe the golf team. I'm not sure where the golf team will be. But any final thoughts, Ray?
You know, coming into this game, you had to think that Methuen would be favored, especially their recent performances. But I think North Andover held up well. The score is better than the score that Methuen accumulated against Andover just a week ago. They were like 54-14. So this score, although if you just looked at it, you would say, well, Methuen won easily. But North Andover maintained until the last 5 minutes the potential to get back into the game.
So our Thanksgiving game against Andover could be interesting.
Yes.
Methuen just destroyed Andover last Friday, and not as bad here against North Andover. So North Andover certainly has a chance on Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Eve. All right, so last home game of the season. We hope to see you back at a home playoff game, but if we don't, thank you for joining us. The final score, Methuen 38, North Andover 21. Methuen drops to 3-1. Methuen advances to 4-1. You've been watching NACAM Sports coverage of Thursday night football. Good night, everyone.
The Knights have their record now is 3 wins and a loss. They qualify for the playoffs at the moment. We'll have to see what happens. Ray Ahern, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. See you soon. And go Knights.